Hi, I'm Andrea Deer with the Whole Kit and Caboodle. Today's question is from Michele in Michigan. Michele asks, when is there too much pattern paper and when is that pattern too bold? In a collection pack, there seems to be pattern papers that will overpower my page. The simple answer to Michele's first question is, there's no such thing as too much pattern papers. Your pages can look great with 2 patterns and they can look great with 12. But of course, there are a few rules to follow, and I'll explain that in this quick tips video. I believe it's pattern papers that make our page designs really stand out. And I believe it's a simple way you can take your pages from basic to beautiful. Let me show you an example. Here is a page with a single pattern paper. Once we add our photos, this page will look great, right? True, but let's step it up a notch. This next image shows the exact same background paper with the exact same die cuts. However, we've added one more pattern paper. While our first design is acceptable, look at how adding just one more pattern paper really makes our die cuts pop. Want to make your pages look like a pro? Let's keep adding pattern papers. Here we are again with the exact same die cuts and the exact same background paper. But instead of adding just one more pattern paper, we've added 5 more pattern papers. Just look at the visual interest we've created by using various papers. In true Andrea style, I had to add just one more. I wanted a pop of yellow and I wanted to accent our title, which led to our final design. Our page now has a total of 7 different pattern papers, yet notice how it doesn't detract from our photos. The reason why so many papers work well together on this design is our use of scale. To answer Michele's second question, there are basic principles of design that should be followed, because she's right. Some patterns can overwhelm your page and distract from your photos. Picking and using pattern papers is likely my most favorite aspect of designing pages. It's also the reason I started an instructional series complete with a textbook. The first chapter is all about pattern papers. It gives you step-by-step knowledge on starting your selection, names of patterns, and using pattern collections beyond their themed intent. Watch this recap on the 5 basic principles to know when pairing pattern papers. Number 1, vary pattern scale. Combine small, medium, and large scale patterns and notice how they harmoniously work in your designs. Number 2, mix print types. Mix florals with stripes or geometrics with damask. Whatever your pattern choices are, be sure to mix it up. Number 3, connect at least one color. Try to connect at least one color from each paper to the next for your design. Number 4, rely on collections. Build your confidence by relying on pattern papers that were designed to work together in collection packs. And number 5, trust your gut. If you think it looks good, if you get those warm, fuzzy feelings when you see that together, go for it. You are now the pattern paper pro, so trust your instinct, trust that gut, because I know that you can do this. I can speak about pattern papers for hours. In fact, there are hours of video explanation on just the subject in our video blog. But hopefully these quick tips will inspire you and get you started in the right direction. Thanks so much for tuning in to our Ask Andrea tip, and happy scrapping.